Hey folks, see Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to a very interesting Thursday live stream. You might have seen today's thumbnail. The ships are in the blue sky zone. And why have I said that? Because today, if you saw the market, the shipping companies have done extremely well, and so many companies did hit the upper circuit as well. So today, we are going to discuss about few shipping stocks. We're going to try and understand the reason why these shipping stocks have actually seen so much traction. Uh, as usual, of course, we are also going to understand about how Nifty is, what is the current level is that we're going to discuss everything. But first, quick shout out to new members who have joined: Radha, Riyu, Prabhu, N. Mistry, Ajit, Vijay, Anand, Con Family, Manyam, Muthu Krishnan, Dheeraj, Ajay, Mainam, Shravan, and Sagar. Uh, Warm welcome to all the new members in our group. Um, Chalo. So let us start. First, I am going to kickstart today's discussion with few charts. Okay, but just to make you understand. So 1 minute. I'll just present my screen. All right. Okay. So I hope this is clear. So I've taken few screenshots so that you can easily understand whatever I'm trying to tell you. First, let's understand few charts. First, Shipping Corporation of India. Clear, absolutely crystal clear textbook pattern of a cup and handle. Correct? It's on a daily time frame. This is Shipping Corporation of India. By the way, amazing volumes today. Have a look at the volume bar as well, right? This is SCI LAL, which is about Shipping Corporation of India only, but Land and Assets Limited. Okay, so what is this SCI LAL and how is it different from SCI? Today we'll discuss that as well. Okay, GRSE, there was a breakaway gap long ago, almost 2 months before that. It did cover up this breakaway gap as well, and since that, zap, it's been just flying. Cochin Shipyard, there was an upflag pattern, reached the target, still going higher, and today also it had closed at a circuit. Now, I thought that first I'll show you few slides and then I'll try and make you understand that what is it with all these shipping companies. Kya baat hai? My team has also, all my team members are also, very funny. They see what they have done. When we were discussing that shipping stocks are flying, wow, they have inserted an image, flying ship. Kya baat hai? Okay, today I discussed the stocks first. So we are going to first and foremost understand why is this happening, what is so special with shipping stocks. Okay, so first and foremost, let's try and understand that if I'm talking about Shipping Corporation of India, the news is different as compared to other shipping companies. Today a news came up which said that Union Ministry of Shipping, basically they have proposed a joint venture between Shipping Corporation of India and one public sector oil marketing company. Okay, they have not mentioned which, but there are a lot of news which I read which mentioned that mostly this company could be Indian Oil Corporation Limited. Okay, so possibly a joint venture coming up with IOCL and Shipping Corporation of India. Now, why is this being done? Because they are wanting to, they are wanting, I mean, the ministry is basically wanting that these both big companies come together for what? For manufacturing very large oil tankers. Okay. Now, why do we need very large oil tankers? Do we really manufacture them? Do we really manufacture the ships on which these large oil tankers may be installed? I mean, it's actually not on the ship per se. It's actually, if you see some images on Google, you'll see that a lot of large oil tankers are also attached inside the ship, something like that. Okay, so what is the when I read this, right, a lot of questions popped into my mind that do we really manufacture such large containers today? How much is our share, how much is India's share in global shipping market or global shipbuilding market is what I can say. So when my team, we started researching on this, the number is very pathetic. India currently has less than 1%, less than 1% share of global shipbuilding market in India. Uh, we have never made an oil tanker. I mean, the big ones I'm talking about, right? And this entire global shipbuilding market is currently dominated by none other than China, South Korea, and Japan. Okay. Okay. Possibility number one, we can keep crying on this. Possibility number two, we come up with some government initiatives and we try and boost this sector. So if you have seen, if you have been watching my videos, I think day before yesterday, I did a video on Keynes technology and I tried to explain as to how PLI or how certain government initiatives can be used to drive a specific sector. And that sector was about electronic manufacturing. Okay. So, Pooja, if you can just paste the link of Keynes Technologies video in the chat section as well. So, what I'm trying to do is before the budget actually is presented, that is on the 23rd. By the way, this is going to be a record breaking thing where any finance minister is going to present 7 consecutive budgets. For Nirmala ji, it is 6 full budgets, one interim budget, which she has presented till date. I mean, the seventh one she would be presenting now, right? So that's going to be history. So before she presents the budget, what we are trying to do is we are going to try and analyze which are the different sectors in which some government boost is expected. Okay. In that, I've covered electronic manufacturing 2 days roughly before, and today we are discussing about this sector, which is about shipbuilding, how government is planning to give this sector a boost. Okay. So first and foremost, I'm trying to tell you that yes, currently shipbuilding market share is less than 1%. I'm talking about global market share, right? And that is the reason why, of course, in line with the move of government's Atmanirbhar Bharat agenda, we are also trying to push this sector so that we can indigenously manufacture very large crude containers or oil tankers. And this will allow India to lower its dependence on foreign ships and insurance entities. Now, why are we wanting to do this? Simple, because if a war-like situation arises, in that case, we have to be sure that our country doesn't get impacted because of that. Now, if you have not understood the exact logic between a war-like situation and we building ships and we having those large containers for crude, so for that we need to understand that India currently is like the third largest importer for crude oil. First is USA, second one is China, third one is India. Okay, so we are the third largest oil importer in the whole world. Now, a lot of supply, roughly 35% of our crude oil imports comes from Russia. Okay, you can understand this. If a warlike situation arises in Russia, plus there have been some problems, I'm sure you have read this, the Strait of Hormuz, the Red Sea, all these points, if these are the pain points, there is a problem that, let's say, a ship is not able to get outside Russia, which carries crude, if they don't get the permits, if the ships are not, uh, you know, if the ships don't move in time, if insurance companies don't give them a green signal, there could be problems. So what we are wanting to do is that we are wanting to build ships indigenously, build those large crude containers indigenously, so that our dependence on other countries is at least lowered. We can't go from a huge dependence to zero dependence, but at least we are trying to lower that down. Okay. Now, for India, shipbuilding is definitely a key sector. Why? Because it nearly has a 65% value addition, which comes from other sectors as well. See, the moment you're talking about shipbuilding, just think out. The moment I'm talking about shipbuilding, we talk about engineering, we talk about steel, we talk about port infrastructure, we talk about, right, other ancillary industries as well. So whenever we focus on one shipbuilding as an area, there are going to be a lot of ancillary sectors which will see a boost. And this is one of the visions of Center's Maritime India Vision of 2030, that we are wanting to become Atmanirbhar. Also, it will take time, but at least we are trying to do that, right? Just to give you some stats, India currently has 28 shipyards, 6 under the central public sector and 2 under the state government, 20 private sectors roughly in this shipbuilding shipyard thing, right? So all in all, I mean, are we still at a very nascent stage? Answer is yes. Okay, but are we at least taking efforts to grow this sector? Answer is again obviously yes, right? Now, anything specifically that can be expected in this Union Budget 2024? The answer is yes. Currently, it is expected that a shipbuilding scheme may come up in which in which the companies can receive up to 20% financing. Is this currently going on? Answer is yes. So you can imagine shipbuilding companies would need loans. Up to 20% financing can be done by government. This will come more like a financial aid. Okay. Now, originally when it started, this financial aid that was back in 2016, it was at 20%. It kept on diminishing up to, I think, 11%. But it is said that this scheme may get extended, which was about to get over by 2026. It is expected that they will extend the scheme, and the aid can also remain at 20%, not at 11%. So if this be so, if shipbuilding companies get a financial aid up to 20%, can I say this will definitely encourage shipbuilding companies to, fasten the pace at which ships are, at least, I'm sure, may not be shipbuilding from scratch. Of course, some things may have to be imported, but at least the pace at which shipbuilding will happen, that can be increased. Not only this, there is also an expectation that an announcement can be done for the Harit Nauka scheme. Now, this Harit Nauka scheme is about uh, promoting more of greener technology. Okay, such as you can imagine hydrogen fuel cells, other alternatives, so that the overall pollution is reduced and the environmental impact is less. So the government is planning to provide 1,000 green boats with subsidy every single year, and it is reported that it is likely to be launched in December, after the announcement in the upcoming budget. So it'll be interesting to watch about how these green boats are, actually they come into play. Uh, I had done one recent video on Cochin Shipyard, and in that I had told that how this company, Cochin Shipyard, is focusing on building zero emission green vessels based on hydrogen and on electric. So, if this Harit Nauka scheme is announced, of course, companies like Cochin Shipyard can see, some action coming into that stock, right? So I did talk about Cochin Shipyard. I did talk about Shipping Corporation of India, the news between SCI, IOC. One small point is about SCI LAL, the chart that I showed right now. Okay. So just for those who don't know, Shipping Corporation of India, say this company has been demerged. Okay. The demerger was approved in February 2023, and this took effect. I mean, the actual effect took place somewhere around in March. Okay. Now, what has happened is that SCI also had a lot of land and other assets in its books. So, what they thought, they should demerge this separate entity as SCILAL, and LAL stands for Land and Assets Limited. Okay. Now, let us come to some fun fact. Okay, the value of that land and other assets for SCILAL, the value of that land and other assets was coming to 2,392 crores when, as at March 2022. Okay, so I'm again repeating. SCILL majorly as what? Land and other assets. Okay, so I'm just typing SCILAL, Shipping Corporation. I've not shared the screen as usual. 1 minute. Present, share screen. Okay, yes. So you can see here Shipping Corporation, SCILL. When the valuation was done back in 2022, the valuation of land and assets was coming to somewhere around 2,200, 2,300. Now, if you see our current market cap is 4,605. So roughly you can imagine that the price to book value is coming somewhere close to 2. Okay. And when this was actually demerged, it was actually demerged at the same value. Okay. So as of now, is it already higher as compared to its book value? Answer is yes. Okay. So all in all, we have understood that whatever announcements that are expected in this budget, a lot of people are saying that yes, announcements will come in this shipping related companies. And if that be so, of course, these stocks can definitely be in focus, right? So I hope basics about shipbuilding and shipping companies all are clear. I hope no doubts. And if that be so, we can move on with the next discussion. And obviously, before, if you want to smash the like button, please do that. Okay. Till then, quickly welcoming few more new members: Mahesh, Stock Market YouTube, Amrita F. Khan, um, Nagesha. All right. Okay. Fantastic. All right. Chalo. So, before I move on, one more quick thing. Which is about the fraud. A lot of people are, using my photograph without my permission, and they are being really creative. The funniest ad that I saw yesterday on Facebook was Dhirubhai Ambani's photograph, and he's talking about Rachana Ranade picking up stocks. And I was like, what? I mean, he's so busy. Why would he promote Rachana Ranade talking about some stocks? I mean, anyways, I don't give stock tips. But still, I mean, that was the most hilarious ad that I've seen till date. So please, please, please be aware of that. I hope everyone knows that I am not giving any sort of advisory. I only talk about how to analyze different stocks. So please don't fall prey to any of these fraudsters. They will ask you to join some WhatsApp groups. Please don't do that. Right? So be careful. Okay. All right. Let's take quick questions. Okay. TradeWiz says IRFC has formed cup and handle pattern, breaking up breakout still pending. Ma'am, please check. Okay, sure. So let's start with IRFC today. IRFC. All right. Sorry. So which one was that? Weekly time frame or daily time frame? You've not mentioned that, but on a weekly time frame also, it's kind of visible. If you do this, then yes, it is a candidate of cup and handle pattern. Let me just check from the top how much it has corrected. Roughly perfect. Yes, this is a candidate of cup and handle. Absolutely. Good observation. Who is that? TradeWiz. Good one. Okay. Any other questions? Oh, please your views on Ireda. क्या बताऊं? The stock just is not stopping. If I were to share my screen, I will share my screen. By the way, Ireda is going to declare the results tomorrow. A lot of buzz is happening around this stock. I'll share my screen. Um, a lot of analysis going here. Okay, but this stock was continuously under a downtrend originally. Then it was in a sideways trend broken with a gap. So this is called as a breakaway gap. This breakaway gap has it been filled? Not really, but yes, since then it has been going strong today, up by almost 15%. So this stock is going strong, no doubts on that. Good volume today as well. My only pain point for Ireda, I think I've shared this. Have a look at this 60 ka stock P. Okay, who are the competitors for Ireda? REC, PFC, two competitors. Let's check REC. REC stock P is 12. What is PFC ka stock P? Power Finance Corporation stock P 9.53. Okay, so that is the only reason why I mean I don't feel like going going big way long on Ireda. It's just the P that stops me. I always feel that REC and PFC are available at a cheaper price. I totally understand that Ireda is doing, in terms of percentage gain, it is doing way better as compared to REC PFC, but the P ratio just stops me from buying long. Okay. Acha, did I say Dhiru Bhai? Sorry, I meant Mukesh Bhai. Mukesh nahi, Mukesh Bhai. Okay, any other question? ONGC monthly inverse head and shoulder pattern. Is that so? Okay, let me check. ONGC. ONGC, let's go on a monthly chart. And good observation. Let me just delete others so that you get a better picture. So let me delete this as well for the time being. This is more like an inverse head and shoulder, like this. See, thoda sa, I'll have to, it's not an exact cut to cut one, but something like this. Okay. Absolutely yes, but I hope everyone knows that whatever is the point from the head to the neckline as per the head and shoulder pattern, that is what we have to count, right? This is a normal understanding of the head and shoulder pattern. Okay. So yes, you are right. Also, if I were to just delete these lines, even if you see it's currently testing the all-time highs. So maybe this one, it's pretty much testing the all-time high. Let's see how it closes this month. But good observation. Who is that? Papa Shango. Yes. Inside bar for RCF on weekly chart with breakout on upper side. Let's go ahead with RCF now. Weekly. Oh. No, this is not an inside bar. Oh, I'm on a monthly. Sorry. Absolutely. But still the breakout is pending. See, this is the mother candle. Okay, so typically what is to be done? Mother candle ke liye I will just draw this and this line. Oh, have I not shared the screen? 1 minute. Sorry. I will again go back. Too many lines drawn. Let me delete a few lines. Okay. Now I hope you will be able to understand the inside bar nicely. Okay. So here you can see this is the mother candle. Okay. How much points? This is 62 points, almost 37%. Wow. So this is the mother candle. If the second candle is totally inside this mother candle, then this is called as the baby candle. Okay. This is the inside bar. One more inside bar. Now here it has gone beyond this, but it is yet to close above this. Ideally, it should close above this. If it closes above this, so 227, then I will say that there is a breakout of the inside bar. Okay. Inside bar breakout is confirmed when the closing happens beyond the wick. Okay, I hope you're understanding the theory. For those who don't know what is inside bar, I had given this video for my Invest in India community members last month, but tomorrow I'll release it on our channel. I think it's a long due video. A lot of people have been asking me about inside bar because last month when I taught inside bar to my Invest in India community members, everyone has become a fan of inside bar, and I see a lot of discussions happening around inside bar. We have found this inside bar. Is this correct or not? Please let us know. So a lot of okay, 1 minute. Read a community page. Okay, so just in case, if you don't know about what is an inside bar, as I mentioned, tomorrow, promise I will share a video on our YouTube channel so that you get a better understanding of inside bar. And also, if you are still not aware about my Invest in India community, two very interesting challenges coming up. One is two challenges. One is a challenge and one is a budget breakdown. And this is going to be with C. Ashish Bhaiti. He is a registered investment advisor. He's a research analyst mainly. So he's also going to discuss few of his favorite budget stocks in our session. So it's going to be really interesting. And this one is the pro researcher challenge. What is this? Quickly, I'll tell you. A lot of people ask me that, Rachana, whenever you analyze stocks for pro investor memberships, whenever you teach us how to analyze stocks from different sectors, how do you find that information? people are like, the information that you shared was amazing, but where did you find it? And for that, I have come up with this Pro Researcher Challenge, wherein I'm going to give you tasks where I'll tell you that you have to read page numbers, let's say 81 and 82 of the annual report, and share your findings. You have to go and check what is the investor presentation. Of course, investor presentation is also large. I'll tell you, at least read page numbers, let's say 20, 19 and 20, and share your findings. So it's going to be a very, very, very interesting way to learn about how to do the research for different fundamentally strong stocks. So if you have not yet joined our Invest in India community, please consider joining it. I'm sure you'll gain a lot of knowledge. We also have a WhatsApp community for the Invest in India members, where everyone discusses whatever they learn in this community. It's about mutual sharing as well. So rather than a one-way communication where I teach and you learn, people learn from each other as well. So Pooja will definitely share the link of Invest in India community, and you can definitely check that out, right? We also have certain coupon codes which are live for Invest in India community. So Pooja, please share those as well, right? All right, going ahead. Any insights on Shipping Corporation of India today? That's what we discussed, right? Shipping Corporation of India. I did show the chart as well. Um, so it's a clear-cut case of cup and handle pattern. Um, if you joined in a little bit late, I will just share the chart quickly. This is the chart. Cup, handle, breakout. Okay. Ma'am, BSE taking supported 200 days moving average at daily time frame. Your views? Let us check. Bombay Stock Exchange. Stock has been taking a beating recently from its all-time highs of what? From its all-time highs of almost 3,200 to closing today at 2,106, 28% down. Let's check the 200 days moving average. This is weekly, sorry. Oh, yes. It is at very close to 200 days moving average. Good observation. 150 days moving average toda hai usne, but let's now again very interesting. Who is that? Oh God, I always forget sharing the screen. Vijay Sharma. Very good, Vijay. Happy that you are doing this analysis, because for those who are comparatively newer to technical analysis, you must understand that 200 days moving average is considered as a long-term support for the stock. Okay. Ideally, stocks do find, see, it's statistics, right? 200 days ka moving average, ideally that does act as a strong support. So if I were to conclude that, we have to understand whether it has taken any support in the past or not, and how many times has it actually gone close to 200 days moving average. This is the closest that I can see right now on the screen. Let's go back and back and back. Okay, here. Now, what had happened here? The moment, see, so let us go back here also. It was hovering around this 200 days moving average for a long time. It slipped below it, and it was there for quite a long time, from September to, oh God, from September to May. This is a long time that it had stayed below that. But after which, when it took a support here, from there was no looking back. Absolutely. From 542 level, oh my God, have a look at this. Once it crossed this 200 days moving average, that look at, oh my God, this is like 364% returns. Otherwise, even if I go on a weekly chart, let us say, see how beautifully it has taken the support. The moment it has gone above 200 day, once it took a support here, and from that it has gone up. So see, that's how you do an analysis, right? So whenever you can see that, okay, a stock is going close to 200 days moving average, ideally it does take a good support. So I can recently remember an example of REC Limited also. I do track that stock quite a bit. Everyone knows that. But if you can see here, this was the election day, right? And on election day, see how close had it gone to 200 days. And from that, it has never looked back. And if you go back in history, you will see rare circumstances. I mean, whenever it was there, it was there. But after that, it has just skyrocketed like anything, right? So 200 days moving average definitely acts as a strong support. No doubts on that. But Vijay, good, good observation. I will also note it down, BSC. But what I would want to do is that, why BSC has come near 200 days moving average. So there has to be a reason why the stock has, gone down from almost 4,000 plus level to this level currently. I don't track this very closely. I mean, I think it was one of the previous stock of the months, but off late I have kind of lost track of this stock. So definitely would try and see the reason why it has, gone down to almost a 200 days moving average. But good observation, I must say that. NMDC rounding bottom in monthly time frame. Okay, let me check NMDC monthly time frame. Yes, kind of, yes. Here, if you're checking it from here, yes. Sometimes I keep on drawing so many lines. Arey yaar, my screen. 1 minute. You can see it here. Yes. Okay. Hmm. RVNL is going up and up. Janam, why? Tell me reasons. Raj, welcome to memberships. मैम मुझको ट्रेडिंग करने से डर लगता है, तो ट्रेडिंग मत करो. ओए, आपका नाम फियरलेस गेमर है और आप बोल रहे हो ट्रेडिंग करने से डर लगता है. सो गेम खेलने से डर नहीं लगता साहब, ट्रेडिंग से लगता है. That is what you are saying maybe. So don't trade, try and invest, try and learn how to analyze different companies from different sectors, and then maybe you'll be more comfortable investing. Ma'am, Geo Finance downtrend, will it end? Let us check. So let me just check Geo Finance. Let us check the daily time frame. Okay, let me share my screen. All right. So if you see here, the stock kind of bottomed out here. I can say made a nice base is what we can say, from which it has kept on moving higher and higher by creating higher and higher bases. But currently you can see here this is like a high. So I'll just quickly draw it. Oh, sorry. A high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. Now question is, what will happen here? Okay, will it go ahead with a lower low or will it stay there itself, and from here where does it go is the question, right? So currently it's taking its own sweet time. It's not in a hurry, it's not it's not in a rush. Maybe busy in wedding. Okay, anyways, just kidding, right? So maybe that's the reason why it's not in a hurry to go up. But fundamentally fantastic company. If you are a pro investor member, you know why am I saying this. I mean, that company has a lot of potential. Just read the annual report, just watch my pro investor video, you'll understand why I'm saying this. Praveen, kya baat hai? You've been a member for around 22 months. Very nice. Crompton has formed a rounding bottom in weekly. Okay, let's check Crompton. In weekly, you're saying. First, let me check monthly. Okay, first let me share my screen. Share screen. Okay. All right. Now let's go on to weekly. So you can very well say this. Touch. So it's like a nice U, a nice rounding from what to what? September 22 to roughly July 24. More than almost 1.5 years. Yes, you're right. It's just that I would love if there are more volumes above this. So if you see here, this is the big volume candle. Have a look at this volume, this one, right? Now, if I were to look at this candle, because this is like, it's breaking above the resistance. In this case, I need a big volume to build more and more conviction. Okay, so would want to see a little bit more volumes on this. Map My India took a support on pivot point. What's your opinion? If you have been following my channel, I think one of the Thursday live streams we had discussed about 5 stocks, and one of the stock was Map My India. Okay, uh, again, I I I need not say this all time. Everyone knows this. Not recommendations. We try. See, I hope you have also observed my pattern of taking queries. Anyone who gives their own studies, then and only then I entertain such questions. Otherwise, I I just sweetly ignore the messages which are there. In cases, if it's like, tell me, should I buy this? Should I? I mean, I generally have stopped getting such messages now. But anyone who gives good uh, analysis of their own, I'm more than happy to answer these questions. Again, see now, अब मेरा नजर तो यार ये 200 डेमा पे ही जा रहा है आज. So if you see here, this one also had been below 200 DEMA. Once it went above, just have a look at this. It took a support and zap, 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 went up. Again, 2, 3, 4 times. It has taken support at 200 DEMA, and now see what's happening to the stock. Very important. Look at the volumes. Huge volume bars. Let's look at pivots. Absolutely. 2289 is the pivot level, taking support at pivot. So again, has been one of the previous stock of the months, and I do hold it in my portfolio as well. RCF we discussed in sidebar. Thank you. RVNL up and up and up. Is that so? But why? Okay. Ranjit Kumar is saying, ma'am, give 1 month trial for NAS, please. Earlier, I had given 1 month free trial. Now we are giving some good discount on 1 month. And like I'm telling, right, the value that you're going to get is amazing. I can definitely tell you that. Okay. Any other question? Ashwin, any promo code available to purchase technical analysis course? Yes, you can use the code CARRYT. I will share it on the screen. And you can use this code for any course. It's not restricted only to technical analysis course, right? Where is my chat? My chat has gone up. Wait, CARRYT. Yes, you can use this. All right. Tata Motors flag and pole weekly. Is that so? Let me check. Tata Motors weekly. No, it's not very clearly visible. Tejas, don't spam. Shh. And we are not this a rocket bicket night salat apne. Please don't use such rockets. I get a feeling that I am on Telegram. Please avoid that. Okay. We are here for analysis. If you are saying you want me to discuss about Jain Irrigation Systems Limited, then you have to tell me why do you want me to talk about Jain Irrigation System Limited. Okay, you have to share your analysis first. Then I'll definitely share my analysis, right? and no rockets. Okay, right. Rajesh, Federal Bank weekly chart came out of parallel channel and gave a strong breakout. See, that's how you have to present your analysis, and so many other people have also shared their analysis, right? All right, let's quickly go about this Federal Bank weekly chart. Let me share my screen. Federal Bank. And let's go to a weekly chart. Absolutely. So you can say that this was a channel in which it was going. Even if I were to, good analysis, I can see it was going in a parallel channel. I seen a breakout. I seen a follow up. Nice. Good analysis. Perfect. KPIT weekly flag and pole, ma'am, please check. Okay, let me check. KPIT weekly. No, it's not really like a flag and pole. And in fact, even if I were to talk about this base formation, it has not yet broken out. Okay, it needs to close above this. Suzlon is making rounding bottom in monthly. Okay, let me check. Let's go to the monthly candle. I go. कसं रे बाबा ह्याला monthly करून येतं. Okay. Oh, is this a 200 months a candle? And if it has gone above this, interesting. Good volume is building up here as well. Have a look at the volumes, right? See the volumes here and see the volumes here. Good volumes being built up. Stock was seeing a resistance here, somewhere here, maybe. It has closed above all these levels, sustaining here. Interesting. Add it to your watch list. Okay. It's almost 10:15. Okay. Coupon code for technical. It is CARRYT. You can use this. Okay. Trade with SBI cards. As interest rates will be declining in coming months, SBI cards has underperformed since IPO. Profit 3x, revenue 2x since listing, and still price has not moved. Can it be bought systematically? Interesting analysis that profits have been up 3x, revenue has been up 2x. Ideally, SBI cards we'll have to also check more on fundamental front. As of now, at least let's quickly have a check on technical analysis front. See, this is what I had done as an analysis long time ago, I guess. See, this is like a triangle pattern that you can see. Okay, I hope those who have done my courses on technical analysis, they know this. These are the bottoms, right? I joined these bottoms, and these are the tops. So it was coming in a triangular pattern. Has it broken down here? Yes, it has. See, once it breaks on the downward side, whatever earlier was the support, now that is going to act as a resistance. Okay, so it has to close above my line here. When it closes, sorry, when it closes above my line, then it will come on my radar. Till then, it will not even come on my radar. So this is some analysis that I might have done in the past, somewhere around November 23, December 23 maybe, or Feb 24 maybe latest, because I see the line being joined here. So currently below my, I mean, it has broken the support line. This is going to act as a resistance, so not on my radar right now. But fundamentally, I understand what point you're trying to make. Interesting. All right. Welcome to all the new members. And yeah. US inflation down, your thoughts? I mean, yes, it is, everyone is highly waiting for the interest rate cuts. So let's see. Once the interest rate cycle starts kicking in, will obviously be a good boost for the market. So everyone is just keeping their fingers crossed, nothing else. Right. All right. I think this is it. 10:15 by the clock, a little bit more than that. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Gives me immense happiness every single Thursday. I see so many people doing their own analysis. They just need a final confirmation from my side to just see that whatever they are doing as their analysis, that's right or wrong. Obviously feels good as a teacher that if I'm trying to, teach you about certain technical analysis parameters, if people are actually trying to follow it and trying to apply it, gives me that level of satisfaction is different, right? So Swapnil is saying, if you have still not smashed the like button, please do that. And I'll see you on the next Thursday. I hope you have checked out one more important point, which is about our Invest in India community. A very interesting challenge starts day after tomorrow. And anyone who completes that challenge, I forgot to tell that, anyone who completes that challenge will get an invite to an exclusive Zoom meeting with me. So only those people who complete the challenge, they will get an opportunity to come into a Zoom meeting with me. So it'll be interesting. So that is one thing, and also the budget discussion. So you definitely consider joining the Invest in India membership also. And the link will be there, put up in the pinned comment and in the description box. I'll see you on the next Thursday. Till then, take care. Jai Hind. Bye-bye.